Hey guys, welcome back to the Laker family, where I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on last night's game between the Lakers and the Hornets. I'm going to be discussing some things that I liked about the game and a few things that I didn't like. But man, it was another grinded out kind of feel game. The first couple of quarters, the game was real close, and I was just sitting there thinking to myself, come on, guys, this is the Hornets. We shouldn't be in a dogfight like this with one of the bottom feeder teams in the Eastern Conference, you know. But um, Anthony Davis came out hot, and I told y'all in my last video, a couple of videos ago, that just be patient with his jump shot is going to start falling, and boy did it ever last night. Man, it looked good. He hit like three threes. He was just cooking. He had it rolling, man. Um, you know, what he had like 4 blocks, something like that. 29 points, 14 rebounds. Absolute beast he was last night. LeBron was kind of doing his feeling out again. The first 2 quarters, he was doing a lot of assisting and trying to get his teammates involved, which is okay. But a tight game like that, you want to kind of assert your dominance as well on the scoring aspect of it, to kind of put your foot on that other team's throat. So I just felt like that was just one of things that I really didn't like, that the Lakers didn't take that approach as far as putting your foot on a weaker team's throat. Don't play down to the level of your competition. That shows a true sign of a great team when you can just go in there and wipe out a bottom feeder team, where you can load management your guys, your star guys, mostly in the fourth quarter. LeBron James playing 35 minutes. In my opinion, he shouldn't have to play. He shouldn't have to play 35 minutes yesterday against a Hornets team, when this team could have been putting away earlier than that. But it is what it is. We're still a new team, a lot of new pieces, and we're still gelling. And the scary thing is, we haven't even got close to becoming the team that like the final product of the team that we're supposed to be. So come March, that time period in there, when we're clicking on all cylinders, man, we might be the scariest team in the league come March. Considering what all the naysayers and the media analysts were just saying about the Clippers just recently, about how dominant they were, and they can't be beat. They're not human. They're out of this world. They got all-time great defense, this, that, and the third, and then they come out and lose to the Suns with no DeAndre Ayton, who's suspended for 25 games. They let Devin Booker just go bananas on them. Devin Booker cooked them. So they're human, guys. The Clippers can be beat. Plain and simple. So it's up for grabs. There's no one team that kind of just completely separated themselves right now from the pack, which it's still early, but there's no way that you can just say, okay, that team right there is going to win it hands down. Come March, once we have Kuzma back, all our guys, our pieces back, then we can kind of make a better judgment as far as our squad, or as far as where we stand. Kyle Kuzma, I still haven't heard too much on his injury update, but he has been speaking. He's saying something about watch out. Y'all just be prepared, because he's finna ball out, basically, and surprise a lot of folks once he comes back. I hope that's true. I hope he's right, guys. I want him to come back and ball out, because if Kyle Kuzma becomes that third, close to like in between like that all-star, all-star superstar type of player, man, I don't see us being able to be beat if he can come back and give that type of production. But as far as the game last night, Dwight Howard, he's slowly winning me back over. It's like all that junk in the past about him leaving the Lakers, and he's making me just sweep that under the rug. It's just, water under the bridge. The way he's been coming in with his energy, his enthusiasm, he's inspiring the team. Even at moments of the game where it's like, okay, it's like teetering up and down, or it's real close. He's that one that's sparking the team that I'm noticing at certain instances like that, and that's big. That's big. He looks more spry than I expected. In his defense, his help defense. Blocking, rebounding, we need all of that. That is a big plus for us. The way Dwight Howard has been performing, this year. JaVale McGee, he looked good. He didn't get too many minutes, but the few minutes he was out there, he looked okay. All the bigs to me did a great job tonight. Establishing their dominance on the offensive end and the defensive end. So I was very proud of my big men on that front. Quinn Cook had a better game tonight, 12 points. Who else we had? Pope. He had a decent game, 10 points, something like that. So it's good to see him just knock down something. Maybe to help get his spirits back going. Who else am I missing? Caruso came in, gave us like 5 points. Avery Bradley, is a pest defensively as usual. He had a couple of buckets. I think it was 10, 12 points. Not bad. So all around good effort from the team. The only thing I just want to see from here on out is bottom feeder teams like that, like the Hornets. I would love to see the Lakers come out and just put their foot down on their throat. Not only send a message to their team, but send a message to the rest of the league that we are for real. The only way you're going to do that is you can't dance around with the cupcake teams like that. You got to go ahead and take care of business. So that was the only thing that I was a little bit disappointed in, but other than that, I love the way the team is, slowly gelling, and the chemistry is getting better game by game. And you see Anthony Davis getting back into that form, that beast of a superstar form that he showed in New Orleans. So we get that Anthony Davis back to 100% of what we saw him do in New Orleans. Oh my goodness. And then we get Kyle Kuzma back. I would love to see what those Clipper bandwagoners and those naysayers say about that then. But I think that's all I have for today, guys. I think we have a game against the Grizzlies next. We have a home game. Yeah, that's Tuesday around 8 o'clock. So I'll be doing another post-game reaction to that. And thank y'all for joining and watching my video today. And as always, if y'all want to join the Laker family, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Thank y'all. And see y'all next time. Hey.